Liu Ruyan and I are known as the best civilian duo, with the crappiest F-tier talent. We passed the trial of the gods that even A-tier talent holders dread. So the god of love blessed us for clearing the first stage. One of the two of us can get a second awakening. I didn't hesitate at all when I heard that, and pointed straight at Liu Ruyan. But unexpectedly, Liu Ruyan pointed at herself. Right after that, a beam of holy light suddenly descended on Liu Ruyan. In an instant, Liu Ruyan's F-tier talent directly broke through to the insane S-tier. I was the one who found another part of the God of Love's blessing behind the stone tablet, which was also the final trial. If the two parties have mutual affection and point at each other, both will be granted SSS tier talents at the same time. I thought after Liu Ruyan ranked up, our duo would get even stronger, but after she awakened her S-tier talent, she thought I wasn't good enough for her and hooked up with an SS tier from a prominent family, high-ranked demon hunter, and threatened the college teachers to pressure me into ending the contract. I had no choice, so I gave up all my spirit power and half my lifespan as the cost to voluntarily terminate the contract with Liu Ruyan. But what Liu Ruyan doesn't know is that back in the trial of the gods, I found a twin contract stone that not only lets me contract 2 female Lingwu at once, but also grants them growth power. Right now, at the awakening platform of Modu Lingwu Academy, a pair of fair, beautiful twin girls are standing hand in hand in front of the test crystal. The only difference between the two is that the older sister Shen Yuyan has silver hair and wears black stockings, elegant and cold. The younger sister Shen Yuxi has black hair and wears white stockings, gentle and well-behaved. Right then, the awakening teacher next to them announced the result loudly. Shen Yuxi awakened Lingwu talent, gathering tattered cloak. Shen Yuyan awakened Lingwu talent, gathering firewood stick. Immediately, the awakening square was filled with mocking laughter. Countless people were gloating. Seeing this, I couldn't help curling my lips into a smile. The targets have appeared. After the awakening ceremony ended, it was time for the contract. The instructors started explaining the contract relationship between demon hunters and Lingwu. There are 3 types of contracts total: Spirit Stone contract, Oath contract, Eternal contract. With a Spirit Stone contract, a demon hunter can use up to 60% of the Lingwu's power and can terminate the contract anytime. After termination, the stone can no longer be used to form new contracts. For Oath contract, demon hunters can unleash up to 80% of Lingwu's power. The party that terminates the contract voluntarily has to give up all their abilities and half their lifespan. For Eternal contract, demon hunters can unleash up to 100% of Lingwu's power, and the 2 people's lives are eternally bound. If either side dies, the other person will die too. Right after the college instructor finished speaking, Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi were immediately surrounded by loads of demon hunters. Yuyan, I'm a D-tier demon hunter. I don't mind your talent. We can sign a temporary contract. Yuxi, I'm a C-tier demon hunter. If you sign a temporary contract with me, I'll carry you and let you show off, but only if you be my girlfriend first. Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi knew exactly what these guys were thinking. It's just a temporary contract anyway. They don't have to pay any price for it. They're just here for a free ride. Piss off! We sisters only accept oath contracts. Shen Yuyan glanced coldly at everyone around. As soon as she said that, the demon hunters who were scrambling just now all scattered immediately. Right then, a few girls with their newly contracted demon hunters walked right up to Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi and spoke in a sarcastic tone. What's the difference between your trash Lingwu and junkyard scrap? You're just toys people throw away after playing with. Shen Yuxi bit her lip tightly, her small hands trembling as she clenched her skirt. Right then, a clear voice rang out. The girl who just insulted them immediately got a bloody 5-finger mark on her face. Watch your damn mouth. Shen Yuyan didn't let her off easy and smacked her hard across the face.
Ah, Shen Yuyan.
How dare you hit me? Your Shen family is just a third-rate small family in Modu. Do you know who my dad is? The slapped girl held her stinging hot cheek and flew into a rage instantly and swung a slap right back at her. All of a sudden, the arm she was swinging was caught by a thick, firm palm, and she couldn't move it at all. Wow, you're already this old, and you don't even know who your dad is. Did your mom never have the nerve to tell you? A tall figure showed up out of nowhere, next to Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi. Chen, you're just a loser who got dumped. I advise you to mind your own business. The girl glared fiercely at me. I didn't say a word, just gave her a sharp, cold look to let her figure it out herself. Though I've lost all my spiritual power and dropped from Golden Tier 3 to Bronze Tier 1, I'm no different from the newly awakened students around me at the moment, but with my combat experience, even without any spirit weapon. Taking on a bunch of freshmen is more than easy. What's going on here? Fighting is forbidden during the contract period. Right away. A tutor in a demon hunter robe walked over. It's nothing, sir. We're just messing around. The girl knew she was in the wrong, so she waved to stop the tutor from checking. I cooperated and let go of my hand too. Qinchen, Shen Yuyan. You two just wait for me. You'll definitely regret this. The girl left after dropping that harsh threat. I looked at Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi beside me and joked to myself, freshmen these days are so polite. We're not even related or acquainted. They offer me fruit the first time we meet. Shen Yuxi couldn't hold back her laughter. Thank you, Senior Chen Chen. Shen Yuxi wore a pure, cute smile on her face, as she thanked me sincerely. Shen Yuyan next to her didn't say anything, but her usually cold gaze softened a lot, which was her way of showing thanks. Why did you help us? Shen Yuyan asked. I'm here to make a contract. No need to beat around the bush. I stated my purpose directly. You saw it just now. Yuxi and I both have gathered spirit weapons. Are you sure you want a vow contract with us? No, not a vow contract. I waved my hand. Sorry. I already said, we sisters only accept vow contracts. Shen Yuyan's gaze turned cold. This guy in front of her was just like all other men, only after her and her sister's bodies. I could tell Shen Yuyan was unhappy and looked at the two sisters firmly. What I mean is, an eternal contract. Eternal contract. Younger sister Shen Yuxi heard my firm words and trembled unconsciously. Are you sure you're not joking? I know your current situation very well, and you also know what I've been through. Vows can be broken. If you want to change your fate, you might as well make a big bet. Hand your future over to me. We'll work hard together and take control of our own lives. My gaze was full of certainty. As long as I can contract the twin spirit weapons and activate the growth power, I'm confident. I can change my future and the Shen sisters' future. Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi glanced at each other. They also knew very well, if they can't improve their spiritual power realm further, their family will most likely arrange a political marriage for them, marry a stranger they've never met, and be controlled by others for the rest of their lives. If they can contract with Chen Chen, there might actually be a turn for the better. Demon hunters can't contract two people at the same time. So which one of us sisters do you fancy? Shen Yuyan asked. I glanced at the ice-cold Shen Yuyan, then at the gentle, cute Shen Yuxi. The surrounding demon hunters saw this, and were so angry they almost ground their teeth to pieces. Fuck, this dude is actually picking between them. Meeting my gaze, the two girls had different expressions. The cold-faced Shen Yuyan frowned slightly. The well-behaved Shen Yuxi looked a little shy. I looked at both of them at the same time. I choose both of you. Only kids make choices. Adults take everything. What? Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi widened their eyes. Chen Chen, are you kidding me? You're a demon hunter. How can you contract both of us sisters? Trust me. I have a way to contract both of you at the same time. All you need to do is nod and agree. I said sincerely. I'm the man who owns the twin contract stone after all. That's awesome. I can contract with Senior Chen Chen and stay with my sister at the same time. Shen Yuxi danced around happily. Fine. I want to see how you'll contract both of us. But I'm warning you. Don't you dare mess with me and Yuxi. Shen Yuyan decided to give it a try. Seeing this, I took Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi's small hands, and the three of us formed a small circle. One hand was soft and glutinous, warm and gentle. It has icy jade-like texture and feels ice-cold to the touch. Then I reached into my space ring and took out the twin contract stone. Right away, a holy light wrapped around all three of us, and our consciousnesses entered a sea of starry clouds. The eternal contract is being formed. Your lives will be permanently bound to this starry sky. To live and die together, no method can ever break this bond. Do you agree or refuse? I answered without any hesitation. I do. The moment I made my choice. Inside the sea of starry clouds, a shining star suddenly lit up. The contract cloud sea. How is this even possible? Shen Yuyan stared at the scene before him. He couldn't believe his eyes for a second. This only shows up during the process of forming an eternal contract. He actually pulled it off. I agree too. Before Shen Yuyan could even come to his senses, his little sister Shen Yui had already agreed eagerly. Next to the star that represented me in the sky, another star lit up. I agree, since things had come this far. Shen Yuyan, of course, would not back out. In the star-filled sea of clouds, at the center of all the twin stars, a triple star appeared, shining the brightest of all. Qinchen, Shen Yuyan, Shen Yuxi. Your eternal contract has been successfully formed. When the holy light faded away, I was already back at the Awakening Plaza. I was holding a fire poker in my hand. with a tattered cape on my back. Fire poker effects. Fire attack plus 110%. Fire resistance plus 10%. Tattered cape G grade. Defense plus 10%. Elemental attack plus 10%. There were other demon hunters around who'd also succeeded in contracting. All of them held glowing, powerful spirit items. I was the only one who contracted 2 dull, dim spirit items. With the eternal contract successfully formed, I became the only demon hunter on the entire blue planet to contract 2 spirit items at the same time. At the same time, the system that had been dormant inside my body finally started to wake up gradually. Congratulations to the host for obtaining growth power. Twin development system loaded successfully. This system can inject your lifespan into talent weapons to perform life evolution. Host, Chen Chen, male, age 20, remaining lifespan 41 years. Killing a demon spawn absorbs 1% of their lifespan. Killing an awakened person that intends to harm the host grants you 100% of their total lifespan. Extra bonus based on their spiritual power realm. Talent. F-grade wild, spiritual realm, bronze tier 1, 5G. No twin development system previously. I never would have thought. 2 whole years after I transmigrated, I could still activate a system and even absorb lifespan on top of that. If I keep absorbing lifespan from demon spawn and awakened people, I can even gain immortality. So I opened the system panel right away, decided to test out its effects first, and started injecting lifespan into my own talent. Injecting 38 years of lifespan into F-grade talent wild. Scarlet power wrapped around my entire body. Your F-grade talent wild has awakened to level 1 berserk. Remaining lifespan, 3 years. Berserk level 1. Physical lifesteal plus 5%. Attack speed plus 30%. Movement speed plus 30%. After using 38 years of lifespan, my F-grade talent actually awakened twice to level 1. Compared to F-grade wild, level 1 berserk not only has higher stat boosts, but also adds an extra physical lifesteal attribute. It's literally like adding wings to a tiger. I clenched my fists tightly. My gaze was like a lion that just broke out of its cage. Level 1 is just the beginning. As long as I have enough lifespan, I can keep awakening non-stop. Release. I unleashed my spiritual power. Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi immediately turned back into human form. Come find me after class, you two. Let's strike while the iron's hot, and practice our teamwork properly. In the time before class ended, I went back and used all the money I had on hand to buy 5G at the trading market. After I broke the oath contract with Liu Ruyan before, I lost all my spiritual power. All the 5G I learned were completely gone too. Now I can only buy 3 F-grade 5G. To use temporarily, F-grade dash. Wrap wind power around your legs. Increase movement speed by 30% for 10 seconds. Cooldown 120s. F-grade blood hand. Creates a wind hole in your palm that generates suction force. Cooldown 20s. F-grade charged strike. Charge for 1 second. Gather spiritual power into your spirit weapon. Deal 200% burst damage. Cooldown 20s. These 3 5G are not very strong, but with the twin development system's life evolution, I can also inject lifespan into the 5G. As long as I have enough lifespan, these 5Gs can all be upgraded. Right at this moment, Shen Yuxi and the others waved at me. Senior Chen Chun, sorry to keep you waiting. No worries, I just got here too. I responded with a polite smile. Didn't we say we'd practice coordination in advance? Let's start right away. Shen Yuyan got straight to the point. Hold on, let's go to my place first. I got a big treasure to show you guys. I raised an eyebrow, looking all mysterious. Really? Then let's go quickly. But we've only known each other for a little while. Is it okay to see Senior Chenchen's treasure right after we meet? Isn't that a bit inappropriate? Shen Yuxi looked super excited. Chenchen, I'm warning you, that treasure of yours better not be some weird messed up stuff, or I'll smash it immediately. Shen Yuyan's face darkened. Then she made a scissor gesture. I broke out in a cold sweat right away when I saw that. My actual home is in an old apartment building. The stuff inside is all messy and disorganized. Did your house get robbed? How are you so calm about it? But Shen Yuyan didn't mind it at all. She just teased me about it. You'll get used to it. I smiled awkwardly. Senior Chenchen, hurry up, where's your treasure? Shen Yuxi next to me could barely wait. She was burning with curiosity. 1 sec. Then I led the 2 sisters to the bathroom door. Hiding it in the bathroom? How ridiculous is that? Shen Yuyan couldn't help complaining. I didn't answer her. I just opened the bathroom door straight away. Inside the tiny narrow room, a round, smooth mirror started twisting and spinning. A spatial vortex glowing with bronze light appeared right after. This is a teleportation gate. It's exactly the treasure I was talking about. After the ruins descended on Blue Star, ruin teleportation gates will spawn randomly across Blue Star, sky, underground, ocean, forest, or even a tiny cramped bathroom. They can appear anywhere, anytime, as long as you step through this teleportation gate. You'll enter a different world full of demon seeds. The glow of the spatial vortex represents the level of the ruin. Bronze color means it's a bronze level ruin. Only awakened ones at bronze rank or lower can enter it. Teleportation gates this hidden. After someone finds them, they usually report it to the Modu Security Bureau or the Demon Hunter Association in exchange for rewards. But I don't plan to do that. This teleportation gate appeared last night. Time is tight and the task is heavy. Aren't we here to train and coordinate? Why not just do a real combat drill? Senior Chenchin. You mean we just go straight into the ruin to practice coordination? Shen Yusi stared with her big clear eyes, looking totally unbelievable. The three of us? You've got to be kidding me, right? Even Shen Yuyan, who's always calm, thought this was impossible. Ruins are extremely dangerous places. Usually you need an exploration team of at least 20 people to dare go inside. The two sisters just awakened their talents not long ago. Even though Chenchin has rich combat experience, his spiritual power level is only at the initial bronze tier 1. The three of us going into the ruin to explore directly. That's basically asking for death. I'm not kidding. I looked dead serious. Don't be ridiculous. We can report this teleportation gate. Exchange it for some magic crystals to boost our spiritual power, Shen Yuyan advised. After all, judging by our current combined strength, we're not qualified to explore the ruin at all. I don't have time for nonsense. I didn't listen to the advice at all. Then I went into the spatial vortex first by myself. I don't have much lifespan left. I don't have time to dilly-dally. I have to hunt demon seeds right now. That's so cool. Shen Yui didn't think too much about it and followed right after me, seeing that the two of them had already disappeared. Shen Yuyan, who was frowning slightly, had no choice but to follow them in. After entering the spatial vortex, there was a burst of blinding bright light. When the light faded away, Shen Yuyan Shen Yu Shindai had already appeared in a dim mine tunnel. Flickering candles hung on the damp, dark walls, casting shadows of the three of us. Judging by the surrounding environment, this was obviously a goblin mine. Right now I was leading the twin sisters, walking deeper into the mine tunnel. Soon, up ahead in the darkness, a few goblins appeared digging for ore. Sure enough, they're goblins! After finding out the demon seeds in the mine were goblins, Shen Yuyan's expression looked very complicated. Goblins are short in stature, with green skin all over their bodies. They have no hair at all, and grow a pair of large pointy ears. Their eyes are bright red, with evil and greedy looks in them. Shen Yuyan was very relieved that this place is a goblin den, because goblins are known for being agile and cunning. Among all types of demon species, their frontal combat ability is not strong at all. It's even kind of weak, to be honest. Get ready to attack. I hardened my gaze and started to focus my attention. Goblin Miner. Rarity. Spiritual Power Realm. Bronze Tier 1. The lowest rank Goblin Laborer. Remaining lifespan, 100 years. Got it. Shen Yusi was rubbing her hands, all ready for a fight. This was her first ever battle. She had to perform really well. Shen Yuyan was as cautious as always. Chen Chun, do you have any plans? Nope, just attack directly, I answered confidently. A mere bronze tier 1 demon species is nothing to me at all. Spirit Martial Fusion. Right after I said that, I tightly held the small hands of Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi. The two girls' bodies emitted a dazzling glow, just like Sailor Guardians transforming, and wrapped around my body surface. A tough pitch-black fire poker appeared in my hand right away. A tattered dark green cloak rested on my shoulders. There were 8 goblin miners total in the mine in front of me. Before Shen Yuyan and Shen Yusi could react, I charged over all by myself. Run! He's an awakened! Wait, he looks like he's all alone. And what he's holding isn't a bell either. Ga-ga-ga-ga-ga. He's probably some ordinary guy who got lost. Boys, get him. The goblins who were just about to run lifted their pickaxes instead to fight back. I was actually mistaken for a regular human by demon species. I felt a little helpless. These damn goblins are looking down on me way too much. I activated the rapid move skill right away. My feet moved like the wind. My speed skyrocketed immediately. I rushed right in front of the goblin miner in an instant. Before the other party could react, I swung my fire poker and attacked directly. The poker whistled through the air, making a sharp whooshing sound. A dull thud rang out. I swung the stick right at his head and hit a goblin miner directly on the skull. He passed out on the spot. Right after that, I kept stabbing the poker at his throat, to make sure he was dead. After the goblin miner fell to the ground, a white ghost immediately floated out of his body, just like his soul leaving his body. Then the soul gathered into a ball of fluorescent light and entered inside my body. Congratulations, host, for killing a goblin miner. You have gained 1 year of lifespan. Remaining lifespan, 4 years. This guy's speed is so fast, looks like he's not an ordinary person. It's just a D-class spirit marshal, no big deal. Don't be scared, everyone attack together. Kill him! Kill the demon hunter! Let the spirit marshal bear our kids. Haven't tasted a woman's tears in ages. Along with a burst of ear-piercing screams, the goblins waved their pickaxes excitedly and surrounded me. I first did a sweeping strike and knocked back the goblin miners in front of me. Flying kick, I turned around, bent down, and knocked out another goblin with the stick. Then I hit him 3 more times to finish him off. Congratulations, host, for killing a goblin miner. You have gained 1 year of lifespan. Remaining lifespan, 5 years. Even with just a fire poker in hand. My steps were completely steady without any mess, all on my own. I easily killed 7 demon species. Seeing the last goblin miner trying to escape in the chaos, I directly used the blood hand skill. A strong gust of wind sucked the goblin right in front of me. Then I beat him to death with repeated stick strikes. Goblins are extremely cunning creatures. If you let any of them escape, the consequences would be unthinkable. Remaining lifespan, 11 years. Seeing my lifespan keep increasing on the system display, I was very satisfied. Now that my remaining lifespan has hit double digits, I decided to inject some into my skills to test it out. Injecting lifespan into Power Strike now. 5 years of lifespan consumed. Power Strike has successfully upgraded 1 level. Remaining lifespan, 6 years. Only 6 years of lifespan left. I decided to upgrade another skill. Injecting 5 years of lifespan into Rapid Move now. Your Rapid Move has reached Master level. Current remaining lifespan is only 1 year. Cannot continue injecting anymore. It took the same 5 years of lifespan. For the same F-class skill, Sprint didn't rank up directly like Charge Strike did. Guess Sprint needs more lifespan to rank up. In just a few minutes, I took down 8 goblin miners without taking a single hit. 8 demon species total. I only extracted 1 magic crystal from them. After all, goblin miners are super low-ranked demon species. Their magic crystal drop rate is pretty low. Magic crystals are used to raise an awakened spiritual power rank. Its appearance is like a glass shard the size of a fingernail. Senior Chen Chun, you're so awesome. I didn't even get a clear look. Before you wiped out all these demon species, monsters near the entrance are usually pretty weak. If he can't even handle these low-ranked demon species, there's no way we're getting out of here alive. Shen Yuyan paused for a second, then spoke again after a quick thought. You absorb this magic crystal first. Your strength is really impressive. You're the strongest I've ever seen at the same rank. Only if your rank goes up. Do we have a shot at getting out alive? I didn't stand on ceremony with the 2 sisters and absorbed it right away. The magic crystal dropped by the demon species. As the spiritual power from the crystal flowed into my veins, I clearly felt a warm current spread all over my body. But to rank up to Bronze Tier 2, I need to absorb at least 10 magic crystals. After absorbing the magic crystal, I kept walking deeper into the mine. I soon spotted traces of demon species again. In an open area, I found over 30 goblins. Besides the regular goblin miners, there were also 2 goblin foremen. Goblin foreman, rarity. Large goblin, spiritual power rank Bronze Tier 2. Proficient in medium-range attacks with an iron whip. Remaining lifespan, 200 years. What do we do now? Seeing this scene, Shen Yuyan asked the key question again. The ruin is exactly as he expected. The deeper we go, the stronger the demon species get. Take them out one by one. I quickly analyzed the combat power of both sides. Even though I have tons of combat experience, there's no way I can take on that many goblins, all by myself. Not to mention, there are 2 Bronze Tier 2 goblin foremen in there too. The passage here is pretty narrow. It can keep us from getting swarmed by goblins. I backed into the narrow passage and canceled my fusion with Shen Yui. Yuxi, you're in charge of luring these guys over, and be super careful. Senior Chen Chun, I won't let you down. My plan is pretty simple. Use a Shen Yuxi as bait. Lure the goblins into the passage to kill them. No matter how many demon species there are in this narrow passage, they can't use their full strength, especially the iron whips the goblin foremen carry. They can't even swing them properly here. After Shen Yuxi left, I ambushed at the fork in the passage. Horizon. A few goblins were swinging their pickaxes as hard as they could. Right then, a soft girl's voice broke the busy atmosphere. I'm lost. Can you tell me where the exit is? All the goblin miners put down their pickaxes. and all looked toward the passage entrance at the same time. Long black hair, pure white over-the-knee socks. It was a soft, adorable, and pitiful-looking human girl. This is my chance to change my fate. If I get this human girl, I'll definitely rank up several times in a row. I saw her first. Don't fight me for her! After the goblins saw Shen Yusi, they were like hungry dogs that spotted a meat pie, drooling all over the place, and charged over recklessly. Ah, goblins! Help, someone help me. Shen Yusi's face immediately paled in fear, and she ran for her life, voice cracking with sobs. The second she turned around, a playful smirk crept onto her face. This is so much fun, way too fun. Get out of my way, all of you. This human girl is a huge goblin foreman swung his iron whip, knocking down the goblin miners running ahead of him, and took the lead, charging at the front. Senior Chen Chun. They're all coming. Goblins are so scary. I'm so scared. In no time, Shen Yusi reached the spot where I was ambushing and threw herself into my arms, eyes full of tears. It's okay, it's okay. Your sister and I are right here. I first patted Shen Yusi's forehead to calm her down, then pulled a sharp dagger out of my space ring and handed it to her. Goblins. The main force is about to charge in any second. Later, I'll be in charge of knocking these guys out. You handle the finishing blows. You want Yusi to do the finishing blows. But Senior, I'm a little too scared to do that. Shen Yusi held the dagger shakily in her hand. She even squeezed her eyes shut in fear. Come on, Yusi! I got into position ready to attack the goblins. While looking over at her with an encouraging gaze, Shen Yui nodded awkwardly, like she'd mustered all her courage to make up her mind. Then she handed the dagger I gave her back to me. Senior Chenchen, you can have the dagger back. I prefer using this. Shen Yusi turned around and took from her interspatial ring a large steel broadsword. I was completely stunned on the spot. Changwei, you said you don't know Kung Fu. At the same time, a large horde of goblins behind was almost at the battlefield. Charging skill. I immediately started charging to activate my martial art. As spirit power kept gathering in my spirit weapon, the fire poker in my hand started emitting a powerful, intimidating aura. Hey there, cute little girl. Run fast before I catch you. You'll suffer real bad if I get my hands on you. The leading goblin foreman knocked his bow and arrow. Shen Yusi stood completely still on the spot. He thought he was about to get what he wanted, but the second he stuck his head out, my 5-second charged fire poker smashed him right in the head. The goblin foreman's head split like a smashed watermelon. Blood burst out instantly, splattering everywhere along with brain matter. Congratulations, host. You killed a goblin foreman, rewarded with 2 years of lifespan. Your remaining lifespan is 3 years. The iron helmet on the goblin's head didn't provide any protection at all. He was instantly killed by my single strike. After the leading goblin foreman was killed with one blow, the goblins following behind him all swarmed in at once. I immediately triggered the trap I set up earlier. The passage entrance was instantly blocked by collapsed rubble. This move immediately split the swarming goblins into 2 groups. The goblins that rushed in were all lowest rank miners. There were about 15 of them in total. Right after that, Shen Yui and I started working together. I was in charge of knocking the demon spawn unconscious with my fire poker. Shen Yusi did the finishing blows from a safe position. I swung my weapon horizontally and knocked out a goblin right in front of me. It even flew right to where Shen Yusi was standing. What do I do? Yusi can't do this. Shen Yusi was saying the most cowardly things, but the steel broadsword in her hand struck deadly blows every time. Also, the way Shen Yusi swung her sword was just like a gangster, stabbing straight into the opponent's heart. Even after the target was completely dead, she would keep stabbing it several more times. That corpse mutilation behavior even gave me the chills. I even caught a glimpse from the corner of my eye of a smile almost creeping onto Shen Yusi's face. Congratulations, host! You killed a goblin miner, rewarded with 1 year of lifespan. Congratulations, host. You killed a goblin miner, rewarded with 1 year of lifespan. Your remaining lifespan is 17 years. Later, it even got to the point where, before I even knocked the goblin unconscious, Shen Yusi would charge right over and kill a perfectly lively goblin miner on her own. Demon spawn blood-stained Shen Yuxi's cheeks red. Even her pure white stockings were covered in blood splatters. Even after all the demon spawn were dead, Shen Yusi still looked like she hadn't had enough. Great job, Yusi. I held up a thumbs up to Shen Yusi. Who wouldn't love such a ruthless, decisive little devil? Like her, it's all thanks to Senior Chenchen's encouragement that I could take this brave first step. Shen Yuxi replied with a shy expression on her face. She turned back into the cute, soft little girl she was around me. After taking care of all the demon spawn, the 2 of us started looting the battlefield. pretty lucky. First, I extracted 2 magic crystals from the goblin foreman's body. Watch out, Yusi. But just when I was over the moon with joy, an accident happened. When Shen Yusi was searching a corpse, a goblin miner hiding in the dark suddenly rushed out, threw the pickaxe in his hand, hard right at the back of her head. Luckily, I reacted fast enough. I tackled Shen Yusi out of the way at the critical moment. Even so, the flying pickaxe still snipped off a few strands of Shen Yusi's hair. If I'd been a tiny bit slower, Shen Yusi would have definitely gotten her head bashed in by the goblin. While I was tackling Shen Yusi, I didn't waste any time. I immediately threw the fire poker in my hand, right through that goblin's throat, with its throat pierced through. The goblin pinned to the wall wasn't dead yet. Shen Yusi immediately deactivated her 05 form and landed a finishing blow on it. Are you guys okay? Shen Yusi turned around. She originally wanted to check if her sister and Chenshin were safe, but when she saw the scene in front of her, she was completely stunned. Right now I was lying on top of my little sister Shen Yusi. Our lips were pressed together. We were staring right into each other's eyes. System. Pairing and connection between host and his spirit marshal is successful. Shen Yusi, female, 18 years old. Remaining lifespan, 91 years. Talent, gathering broken cloak. Spiritual power, realm. Bronze tier 1. I was slightly stunned. I never would have thought that I accidentally connected to Shen Yusi by mistake. What's more, I also found that Shen Yusi's lifespan can be shared with mine. System. Host is absorbing lifespan from Spirit Marshal Shen Yusi. The numbers on the system interface kept jumping in just a couple of seconds. I took 50 years of lifespan from Shen Yusi. Right now, I'm desperate for lifespan to boost my strength. So I'll just borrow 50 years from my little sister first. My remaining lifespan, 68 years. Shen Yuxi's remaining lifespan, 41 years. Shen Yusi, at this moment, called Senior Chen Chun in her mind, had no idea her lifespan had been taken by me. Her face was flushed with shyness, and I was shocked to find that, after the connection was established, Shen Yusi could also perform life deduction, injecting lifespan into the broken cloak now. In just 3 days, after absorbing a tiny bit of spiritual energy from heaven and earth, Shen Yusi was completely reborn. Her talent has been successfully awakened. Black Robe F Class. Defense plus 20%. When taking damage, it reflects 22% of your own attribute damage back to the enemy. 3 days? I couldn't believe my own eyes. For Talent Awakening, I thought 3 years was already terrifyingly fast, but Shen Yuxi only took 3 days. This means Shen Yuxi was extremely gifted from the start. The broken cloak was just a false appearance. A golden scaly creature is no mere pond dweller. It turns into a dragon once it meets wind and clouds. The smile on the corner of my mouth grew more and more arrogant. I continued to use the life deduction. I wanted to see the limit of Shen Yuxi's talent. Shen Yuxi saw me smiling and called out Senior Chen Chun. Her heart was racing like a little deer bumping around, especially after her talent awakened. Shen Yuxi could feel that. The surging spiritual power in her bloodline was rising non-stop. However, Shen Yuxi had no idea her own talent had already awakened. She attributed all these strange feelings to me. Wow, this feeling is so overwhelming. Senior is such a tease. I love it so much. 5 years later, the dark night arrives. Shen Yuxi's spirit veins transformed again. Awakening successful. Night Cloak level 1. Defense plus 30% when taking damage. It reflects 30% of your own attribute damage back to the enemy. New effect, all attributes are doubled at night. In 5 years' time, Shen Yuxi's talent awakened once again. She was already at the same level as me. Fast forward another 36 years. Darkness shrouded everything. Shen Yuxi's spirit marshal awakened again. Shen Yuxi's remaining lifespan, 5 years. Ye Kai, Emperor Tier. Defense plus 40% when taking damage. It deals 40% of your own attribute damage back to the enemy. All attributes are doubled at night. 3 awakenings in only 36 years. I was a bit shocked by Shen Yuxi's potential. You know, I only awakened once, and it took me over 30 years. And I only reached level 1 after that. Is the gap between people really that big? Hey, haven't you stared enough? Shen Yui saw me being so unscrupulous. She really couldn't stand it anymore. I coughed twice as a cover-up. I quickly picked up Shen Yusi from the ground. Sorry about that. The situation just now was too dangerous. I didn't control my strength properly for a second. Then after we cleaned up the battlefield, I not only extracted 5 magic crystals, but also got a martial skill called Greed Gathering. When extracting magic crystals from a monster corpse, there's a 5% chance to get an extra magic crystal. Cooldown, 1 second, not bad luck. I even got a martial skill drop. It's just a shame the quality is too low. Shen Yuyan threw the martial skill to me standing nearby. He sounded a bit regretful. But hey, we found something on the monster's corpse. Better than nothing, right? This greed skill is pretty good. I didn't hesitate at all after I got it. I started cultivating it right away. Shen Yuyan rolled his eyes at me. A lousy gathering skill, it's totally useless. Probability is a funny thing, you never know. What if I'm the chosen one? I can get the extra reward every single time. I absorbed all 5 magic crystals at once. I could already feel the spiritual power inside my body, getting closer and closer to Bronze Tier 2. Right then, there was a deafeningly loud bang. The giant rock I used to block the passage had been dug through by the goblin miners behind it. Wasn't she wearing white stockings just now? How did it suddenly turn into black stockings? The one in white stockings is over here. This is another girl. They look exactly the same. Looks like they are twins. That's so freaking awesome, isn't it? After the goblins saw Shen Yuyan, the expressions on their faces grew even more absurd. Their eyes glowed dark red as they charged wildly over. Chen Chun, we'll be too late if we don't leave now. Shen Yuyan quickly grabbed her sister Shen Yuxi's hand, yelling at me to run fast. Under current circumstances, if we hesitate for even 1 second, we can only fight head-on. I nodded and walked straight to the 2 sisters. Fuse and eliminate traitors, Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi. Their bodies turned into a halo, wrapping around my entire body. This time, although I was still holding the fire stick in my hand, the tattered cape on my back was gone. It was replaced by black armor covering my whole body. Night K is forged from black cloud iron. Extremely hard. It has no fancy appearance, but has a quiet and deep texture. I looked like a great general emerging from the dark night right now, exuding fierce and intimidating aura. Shen Yuyan, who saw this scene, was completely shocked. What's going on here? Youth, how did that useless tattered cape you had just now turn into knight armor all of a sudden? I don't know what's going on either. Yusi just felt when we kissed just now. There was a warm current in my body, constantly nourishing my spirit veins. Maybe it was right at that moment that the talent inside me suddenly awakened. After hearing that, I just smiled faintly. Holding the fire stick, I charged directly at the goblins in front of me. How come this demon hunter can use 2 spirit items alone? Don't be scared. The spirit power exuding from this kid is not strong at all. He's just a bronze tier 1 demon hunter, that's all. Take him down, then take his spirit items. The incoming goblins were not intimidated at all. The 2 sides clashed head-on directly. As the spirit power inside me burst out, the dark power emitted by Night K wrapped around my whole body. Now every time I get attacked, a ball of black flame will briefly appear on the attacker's body, dealing 80% dark attribute backlash damage. Plus it's nighttime now, so all attributes of Night K get an extra 80%. Elemental damage bonus, only 2 hits, can completely kill one. Goblin Miner. What the hell is that black flame? Damn it, we can't break the defense of this black armor. Run, we are no match for this guy. The goblin miners had no desire to keep fighting, dropping their weapons and running for their lives. Seeing the goblins trying to escape, I opened my palm. A gust of strong wind appeared, directly sucking the escaping goblins back. There's absolutely no way you can run away. Congratulations, host. Goblin killed. Foreman reward, 2 years of lifespan. Host remaining lifespan, 86 years. As the bronze tier 2 goblin foreman fell down, it took me less than 5 minutes to kill all the remaining goblins. I also gained an extra 86 years of lifespan. Youth, what level has your awakened talent reached now? This black armor is way too strong. After the fight ended, Shen Yuyan immediately returned to human form. She fondled the spirit her sister transformed into fondly, her eyes filled with joy. Seeing her sister get stronger, Shen Yuyan was even happier than awakening her own talent. I don't really know about that either. We'll test it after we get back to the academy. Then we'll know the exact level. Shen Yuxi also had no clue about her current talent level. D tier. I answered Shen Yuxi's doubt straight to the point. D tier, that means Yuxi's talent awakened 3 times in a row. Oh my god, that's totally amazing. Hehe, this is all Senior Chen Chen's credit. Although Shen Yuxi wasn't totally sure, her woman's intuition told her this awakening was not a coincidence. It must be closely related to Chen Chen. After hearing that, Shen Yuyan's expression was filled with eager desire. Chen Chen, can I awaken my talent too? When we killed those goblins just now, Shen Yuyan's fire stick didn't play much role at all. I also want to be the strength in your hands. I don't want to hold you back. Yuyan, I'm not sure if you can awaken your talent or not, but we can give it a try. Before I could finish my words, Shen Yuyan's soft lips blocked my mouth. I was slightly stunned. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that Shen Yuyan, known as the Iceberg Campus Belle, would be this proactive. She was so eager to get close to me. The soft warmth of the girl hit me right away. In my eyes was all Shen Yuyan's shy yet stubborn look. Shen Yuyan's sweet kiss is like an ice cream sundae, sweet and tasty, soft and lingering. System. Pairing and connection with host's spirit weapon succeeded. Qing Yuyan. Gender. Female. Age. 18. Remaining lifespan. 91. Talent. Aggregation. Fire Stick Spirit Power Realm. Bronze Tier 1. Chen. Is this okay? Shen Yuyan frowned slightly. There is no system inside her body. So right now, she can only feel the awkwardness of first intimate contact with the opposite sex, embarrassment and racing heartbeat. It doesn't seem to work. Let me try this. I'll take the initiative. The vibe of joy is blending constantly. Host is absorbing the spirit weapon. Shen Yuyan's lifespan. Host remaining lifespan 136 years. Shen Yuyan remaining lifespan 41 years. After this whole operation, I directly borrowed 50 years of lifespan from Shen Yuyan. Anyway, my lifespan is connected with my own spirit weapon. I can just pay it back later. If I can't clear this level, even having more lifespan is totally useless. Shen Yuyan let out a soft moan. She could clearly feel something inside her was being absorbed by me. After borrowing the lifespan, I have to get down to business. Injecting 5 years of lifespan into the fire stick. Internal spiritual veins remain asleep for 10 years. Shen Yuyan's spiritual veins started to wither, even weaker than before. System alert. Abnormal spiritual veins in Shen Yuyan's body. Continuing deduction may lead to risks. Yuyan, I'm sorry. Your spiritual veins seem unable to awaken. If I keep going, you might not even be able to manifest the aggregated spirit weapon. I didn't expect this would happen either. If we keep going, Shen Yuyan will probably become an ordinary person. Keep going. Shen Yuyan's gaze was sharp. She had already made up her mind. Fine then, I nodded. Since this is Shen Yuyan's own choice, I can only go all out. Continuing to inject lifespan into the fire stick. 20 years. All efforts are like a stone dropped into the sea, not making even a single ripple. 40 years. This might be Shen Yuyan's fate. It can't be changed after all. Warning. Shen Yuyan's remaining lifespan is only 1 year. Cannot continue deduction. Lifespan is nothing in front of Shen Yuyan's talent. Just like skipping stones on water, no matter how much you inject, there's no response at all. Having no other choice, I can only pour my own lifespan into Shen Yuyan's body. To continue the deduction, 100 years, fire stick can no longer be manifested. Shen Yuyan's spiritual veins have returned to unawakened state. How could this happen? The bad thing still happened. Shen Yuyan at this moment can no longer feel the spirit power in her veins. She has turned back into an ordinary person. It seems life deduction is not 100% accurate. There are still many unknown risks. I reached out to touch Shen Yuyan's desperate face. This kind of thing is not something I can control. I can only say this to comfort her. Help me, you can make miracles happen, right? Please, just then, a glistening tear rolled down Shen Yuyan's soft cheek and fell onto the webbing between my thumb and index finger. I was slightly stunned. I never thought the always cold and proud Shen Yuyan would shed tears at this moment. I nodded, holding Shen Yuyan's tear-stained face with both hands. Tears fell down, the salty taste in the mouth, completely mixed with the girl's sweet lips, hoping that through my own resonance, I can change the deduction process. 130 years, spiritual veins awakened, restored to fire stick 150 years. A holy light descended. Hard work pays off. Shen Yuyan's spiritual veins finally awakened to F-grade silver spear. Host remaining lifespan 26 years. Shen Yuyan remaining lifespan 1 year. After countless hardships, Shen Yuyan's talent finally awakened successfully. F-grade silver spear. Attack adds 20% light attribute damage, 20% true damage. That's so great. We did it. Shen Yuyan wrapped her arms around my neck. As our lips parted, she gave me a quick peck on the cheek, asking if we succeeded, although it took 150 years, for Shen Yuyan's talent to break through successfully. But I don't feel bad about it at all. When it comes to lifespan, I can just take more from demon seeds later. Sis is way too sneaky. You hogged Senior Chen Chun all to yourself for so long. I told you so, didn't I? All of this is thanks to Senior Chen Chun. Shen Yuxi looked a little jealous, but her words were full of blessings for her sister's talent breakthrough. Congratulations, host. Your synergy with the spirit weapon has reached 10%. 5% will unlock extra attributes for Shen Yuyan. 10% synergy unlocks angel wings. When your attack hits an enemy, you gain 1 stack of Lamp God's Mark. The effect lasts 5 seconds. Each stack of Lamp God's Mark adds 1% attack speed. You can stack up to 100 layers max. 10% synergy for the Divine Blessing branch unlocks Fallen Angel Wings. When you are hit by an enemy attack, you gain 1 stack of Abyssal Corruption. The effect lasts 5 seconds. Each stack of Abyssal Corruption adds 1% extra reflection damage. You can stack up to 100 layers max. After entering the fusion state, a pair of angel wings immediately sprouted behind my back. The angel wings are pure and holy. The fallen angel wings are as dark as night. A thin layer of mist surrounded my body, like a physical manifestation of chaos, flickering in and out of sight. Host possesses both angel wings and fallen angel wings, unlocked spirit weapon transformation feature, and gained hidden attribute, Lamp God's Path. After reaching 100 full stacks, for every 10 stacks of Lamp God's Path consumed, you summon 1 Sword of Heaven. Sword of Heaven deals 100% true damage and ignores any kind of block. After Abyssal Corruption reaches 100 full stacks, you can consume all Abyssal Corruption stacks to activate Death Realm, dealing total damage equal to all damage you have taken previously. Spirit Weapon Transformation. Host's Spirit Weapon can take the appearance of any awakening stage. This only affects appearance and has no impact on actual stats. I held the Divine Glow Silver Spear and wore Nightfall armor, with a pair of black and white interwoven angel wings on my back. The twin campus bells, once labeled as useless, had been completely reborn now, far beyond anyone's reach. My eyes flickered with the afterglow of light and darkness. My gaze was sharp and piercing. I can't wait to test out Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi's new abilities. But before testing the new abilities, I need to clean up the battlefield first. At this moment, the value of greed really shows, but after ranking up, injecting 25 years of lifespan into Greed 5G, your greed has ranked up successfully. Greed rank D. When successfully extracting a magic crystal from a demon seed corpse, you have a 50% chance to get 1 extra magic crystal. Cooldown 1 second. Host's remaining lifespan 1 year. After using greed from the goblin corpses on the ground, I collected 8 magic crystals. That's 3 whole more than last time. That's a pretty big upgrade for me, after collecting all the magic crystals. The spirit power inside my body exploded instantly, like a tangible soaring dragon circling upwards. Congratulations, host. Your spirit power rank has broken through to Bronze Tier 2. My power got a qualitative leap right now, and has officially entered the next stage. I used up all my lifespan and magic crystals. I decided to head deeper into the ruins again. I flapped the black and white wings on my back to lift my body slightly off the ground and fly through the passage. In the blink of an eye, we arrived at the next goblin outpost, this time facing more and stronger goblins than before. I didn't choose any tactics and just showed up right in front of all the demon seeds. The goblins in this outpost are way more than the ones we just met. First off, there are hundreds of goblin miners, plus 5 Bronze Tier 2 goblin overseers. Especially in the middle of all the goblins, there were also 2 goblins that can control magic elements. To kill all these demon seeds, you need at least a properly balanced exploration team, Fire Goblin and Frost Goblin. Rarity: Spirit Power rank Bronze Tier 3. Description: Goblin mages that can use elemental attacks. Remaining lifespan 300 years. Their body size is the same as the lowest rank goblin miners, even shorter than Bronze Tier 2 goblin archers in height, but their skin color is completely different. Fire goblins are bright red, while frost goblins are sky blue. The 2 goblin mages immediately ordered all demon seeds to attack me. Obviously, their rank is higher than the goblin archers. But facing such a large number of demon seeds, I didn't look troubled at all. I voluntarily landed right in the encirclement of goblin miners. I didn't dodge or evade attacks from the demon spawns. I had a pair of gorgeous wings on my back. The demon spawns thought I was easy prey that came to their door. They all swarmed towards me at once and launched a frantic attack. As long as they kill the demon hunter, they can do whatever they want to the spirit beast that is out of its fusion state. That thought made the goblins go completely wild every time the mine island drops. The backlash damage from Shen Yuxi's Black Flame will show up immediately. I've now advanced to the Bronze Tier 2 realm. 80% Dark Attribute Backlash is enough to one-shot the lowest rank Goblin Miner. Also, every time I get hit by an enemy's attack, a layer of Abysmal Malice effect will be stacked, adding an extra 1% backlash damage. Congratulations, host. You killed a goblin. Miner gained 1 year of lifespan. Host's remaining lifespan, 101 years. I hadn't even swung the silver spear in my hand yet. The hundreds of goblins that came to besiege me had all already fallen to the ground. I directly gained a huge load of soul lifespan. Damn human. What the hell did you do to our comrades? The 2 goblin mages were stunned by what they saw. They gathered magical elements in their hands to fight to the death. Fireball, ice dragon spell. A fist-sized fireball and a sharp ice spike came flying at me. I crossed my angel wings in front of me to block them. Even the spells cast by bronze tier 3 goblins were easily deflected by the wings, but the 2 goblin mages that launched the attack weren't so lucky. The previous attacks from the goblin miners have already stacked the max level of abysmal corruption. Right now, Shen Yuxi's backlash damage has reached 180%. The flame goblin and frost goblin were engulfed by black flame in an instant. Congratulations, host. You killed a flame goblin. Gained 3 years of lifespan. Congratulations, host. You killed a frost goblin. Gained 3 years of lifespan. Host's remaining lifespan, 117 years. With all goblins in the mine dead, a spatial vortex immediately appeared in its center. This means the ruin has reached its end. Awakeners can return to Blue Star through the portal. We cleared it this fast. That's so boring. There's not even a boss. I haven't even had enough fun yet. Ruin cleared. The 2 sisters both turned back to their human forms. Along with the portal, 3 treasure chests also appeared. This is the reward gods give for clearing a ruin. All Awakeners get a treasure chest. They usually hold magic crystals tradable outside the ruin. If you're lucky, you might get other special items. Shen Yuxi couldn't wait to open her own treasure chest. There were only 2 magic crystals inside. Same for Shen Yuyan and I. Our chests also only had 2 magic crystals each. Next, we just need to clear the battlefield. And then we can leave here. Stop right there. Nobody move. I stopped Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi mid-action. Clearing the battlefield is something that should be left to me, the one blessed by Lady Luck. You think you can get lucky every single time. Though Shen Yuyan scoffed at my greed skill, she still stopped what she was doing with her sister. Even though the odds are low, more crystals are always better than none. But I didn't start right away, extracting magic crystals from demon spawn corpses. Instead, I started upgrading my greed skill first, injecting 108 years of lifespan into greed. Desire has surpassed the control of rational thought. Greed is beginning to transform. Awakened to Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed S rank. When you successfully extract magic crystals from demon spawn corpses, you have 100% chance to get 3 extra magic crystals. You have 30% chance to get double the magic crystals. Also, when you obtain items in a ruin, the Pot of Greed will be summoned. You can consume lifespan to double the item quantity or upgrade its rank. Cooldown, 1 sec. Host's remaining lifespan, 9 years. S rank? I never expected. The greed skill upgrade would be so successful. It only took 108 years to get an S rank skill. What does S rank even mean? On Blue Star, an S rank skill costs an average of 1 billion. That's equal to 100,000 tradable magic crystals. And a resource type skill like Pot of Greed is probably worth even more. As the greed skill upgrades, the spiritual power it consumes also keeps increasing, clearing the entire battlefield. Took me a full 8 hours. With the boost from Pot of Greed, I obtained 224 magic crystals. Under normal circumstances, these corpses would only drop around 40 magic crystals. Now my profit is directly 5 times higher. Congratulations, host, your spiritual realm broke through to bronze tier 5. After absorbing all 224 magic crystals, my spiritual power went up 3 tiers in a row. As your realm keeps increasing, the magic crystals needed for breakthroughs will also keep rising. Besides magic crystals, I also retrieved something from the Frost Goblin's body, a special grade detox pill. The moment the item dropped, right in front of me, a clay pot wrapped in mist appeared immediately. The pot was inlaid with all kinds of precious gems, looking ancient and mysterious. Its surface was carved with complex alchemy patterns. There were many different patterns. When they all gathered together, they formed a grinning, twisted human face. That looked extremely creepy. Master, I only need to absorb 2 years of your lifespan to upgrade the item you just obtained, or double its quantity. Come on, let me serve you, Master, said the twisted face on the Pot of Greed. Sure, I nodded without even thinking twice. Generous Master. Let's get started then. The smile on the Pot of Greed's face grew even more unsettling. The mist around it slowly enveloped me, then siphoned a part of my soul away. Remaining lifespan of host, 7 years. After taking my lifespan, the Pot of Greed grabbed the bottle of detox pills in front of it and swallowed it whole. The alchemy array on its surface started glowing with a strange radiance. The whole clay pot operated rapidly, releasing steam nonstop. After a long while, from the mouth of the pot of greed, spat out a second-grade detox pill directly. A second-grade pill is worth several times more than a first-grade one. That's way more profitable than just doubling the quantity. Master, your luck is really amazing. Want to keep going? Next time you might get 2 second-grade detox pills, or even a third-grade detox pill. I can do this again! I was overjoyed when I heard that. Of course you can. But the second attempt will cost you 20 years of lifespan. Oh, okay, next time then. I had no extra lifespan to pay for the cost. So I asked the pot of greed to leave right away. But facing the 10 times lifespan cost the pot of greed asked for, I didn't feel worried at all. I was full of anticipation instead. The pot of greed is really such a great item. Maybe I didn't even realize it myself. At that moment, the corners of my mouth also curved into the same grin as the pot of greed's. Since we fought all night, the two sisters, while I was extracting magic crystals, had fallen asleep leaning against each other. Seeing that, I picked both of them up and walked straight out of the secret realm. When we got back home, after I put the two sisters on the bed, I also fell fast asleep on the sofa. When I opened my eyes again, I stretched comfortably and found myself surrounded by a rich, sweet fragrance. Senior Chenchen, you're finally awake. Before I could even react, Shen Yusi, who was wearing pink rabbit pajamas, jumped right on top of me with full force. What the hell? Even though Shen Yusi's body was really soft, she was way too excited and jumped way too high. All I could feel was like I'd been hit right in the face by a train. Yusi, cut it out. You're not a little kid anymore. Right after that, Shen Yuyan's stern voice came from the side. I forced my eyes open with difficulty. She was standing off to the side in green dinosaur pajamas. Shen Yusi's heavy pounce had completely woken me up. Senior Chenchen. Surprised. Didn't see that coming, huh? Shen Yusi was still lying on my chest, blinking her big, lively eyes. Her smile was still as warm and healing as ever. I swear I almost passed out from the pain just now. After the little farce ended, I took the two sisters to the Academy's training ground. But I was a bit absent-minded. After all, I awakened my power 2 years ago. Right now, training with these students who just awakened their talents feels like a total waste of my skills. Because Lingwu Academy doesn't divide students by grade, only by power level. There's no first, second, or third grade. Only bronze class, silver class, and gold class, and platinum class. If you study for over 5 years or your power level exceeds platinum and reaches diamond level, you officially graduate. But reaching diamond level within 5 years is extremely difficult. Right now, in the entire Modu Lingwu Academy, the person most likely to achieve this feat is only Liu Ruyan. When she partnered with SS rank demon hunter Hua Jianli and signed the vow contract, she obtained the powerful resources of the Hua family. Her current spiritual power level has already reached gold 9th tier. Her strength is insanely strong. Meanwhile, me right now, I'm still in bronze class, taking classes with newly awakened students. During the combat class, the fighting skills the instructor demonstrated even have some of my core ideas mixed in. For the students' fighting courses, I added some kickboxing from Earth. No one on Earth has awakened abilities, so they focus more on skills for advanced combat. That's why my ideas got full support from Dean Lei-Lin back then. Even what the instructors teach is all my concept. This entire week, I've basically been slacking off in class. But in private, I did give Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi some special tutoring. Besides kickboxing, I also added Chinese martial arts to our private lessons. During this period, Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi's close combat abilities have improved significantly. Combat ability is the main course for demon hunters, but spirit warriors also have to master it. After all, in the ruins, demon hunters and spirit warriors aren't always in a fused state, no matter the situation. Sometimes they fight more efficiently when cooperating. These days, besides training the two sisters' close combat abilities, I tested out the spirit warrior transformation function unlocked by the system to avoid the sisters' talent awakening being discovered. I picked the most basic form for both Shen Yuyan and Shen Yui. After transformation, to outsiders, my spirit warrior still looks like a dim, aggregated spirit warrior. It even looks the same in the mirror. But in my own eyes, I can clearly see the pitch black armor and the cold silvery glow. Wai Chenchen, don't think just because you awakened 2 years earlier than us, you can put on airs here. If you don't want to learn, you can get the hell out. A few boys in the training room saw me resting the whole time and yelled right in front of the instructor. Classmate Chenchen, please correct your attitude. The buff female instructor reminded me kindly, Miss, my attitude is already very correct. I spread my hands a little helplessly. It's just that theoretical drills are way too boring. Real combat is way more fun. So I pointed at the few classmates who just yelled, "Hey, why don't you all come up together and test if my attitude is proper or not?" Ha ha ha, fine. We'll all come up together. Who's scared, Chen? Don't think you're awesome just because you awakened a few years earlier. Then all of us. I picked 10 teams of awakened people right away. Miss, let's do a real combat drill. You don't have a problem with that, right? As long as both sides agree. Instructors have no right to interfere. But she still reminded me out of kindness. Chen, are you sure you want to fight 10 teams alone? You don't have to rush so much. To prove yourself, you can challenge them one by one. Stop when you run out of energy. No one can force you to do actual combat training. Thanks for your concern, instructor. As a thank you, I'll help you train these new students. I smiled confidently. If I don't push these guys a little, they apparently won't be convinced. Fine, this is your own choice. So I have no right to interfere. But there's a huge strength gap between both sides. I hope everyone stops when they should, and don't ruin the friendly atmosphere. Then the instructor led everyone to a huge octagon cage. Shen Yuyan, Shen Yuxi, and I entered first. Yuxi and I will take 5 each. That leaves 10 more. You handle them yourself. Shen Yuyan had a serious expression, as she assigned tasks carefully. This looked like a regular combat drill, but it was actually a personal grudge between both sides. Shen Yuyan knew very well. The boys were all targeting Chen, while the girls were targeting her little sister. So even if Shen Yuyan didn't assign it this way, the outcome would be the same anyway. Then the opponents also entered one after another. Everyone who entered the octagon cage wore a spiritual power detector around their neck. As soon as an awakened person uses spiritual power, the detector will light up brightly and emit electric current. To keep things fair, using spiritual power is not allowed during combat training. Also, the boy who led the provocation is named Wu Kai. His parents aren't from any big family, but they are famous businessmen in Magic City. He gets 10 magic crystals a day to absorb. His spiritual power level has reached bronze tier 3 now. Then he pointed forward with one hand and yelled, "Everyone attack! Whoever can punch Chen in the face, I'll give him a magic crystal directly." Wu Kai shouted loudly. With such a big reward offered, there will definitely be brave men stepping up. After learning that there's a magic crystal reward, everyone got super hyped up and swarmed to gang up on me. Even a few girls also wanted the magic crystal and joined the boys' team. Facing these ferocious opponents, I shook my head helplessly. Their steps are all messy and uncoordinated. None of them look even halfway decent. The second they took their first step, I already knew the outcome of this fight was decided. I didn't attack at the very beginning. Instead, I moved with the butterfly step and kept dodging with pendulum-style head movements. My movements are super agile, totally unpredictable to others. These students who just awakened their spirit power can't even touch a single hair on my head. Even the instructor off the court was drawn to my movements too. He felt this footwork was even more agile than what he taught. On the other side, under my careful guidance, Shen Yuyan, who mastered Wing Chun Inch Punch, is wiping the floor with everyone. Shen Yuyan is calm and introverted, which makes him perfect for this counterattack martial art. He was up against 3 girls in just the first face-off. They got beaten black and blue by Shen Yuyan. Wing Chun's Inch Force looks like it has no big movements, but it actually carries strong internal power and is super destructive. These girls had never seen such a weird fighting technique. They were so beaten that they didn't know what to do for a second. They had zero clue how to fight back. Meanwhile, Shen Yui standing nearby. During training sessions, he never lost to Shen Yuyan when they sparred, but he doesn't seem to adapt well to real fights. Also facing a siege from 3 girls, he was getting beaten and kept retreating, and was soon cornered at the edge of the octagon. Chen, stop running away all the time. Fight us head on if you have the guts. Come hit me then. You coward! I've never heard of such a weird request. After dodging the opponent's attack, I threw a back fist right into his face. With a dull thud, that guy passed out right away. My attacks are all about being fast, accurate, and ruthless. No unnecessary movements at all. Every move is a finishing move. Young folks are really something. They can just pass out like that, I said teasingly. I even held back a little with that last punch. Otherwise, he would have gotten a concussion at least. You're so despicable you didn't fight back just now. Just to make us lower our guard, right? Guys, get him all together. Wu Kai had no idea how serious the situation was. He still thought he had the absolute upper hand. But our power levels aren't even on the same plane. I still knocked them out one punch at a time. After a few rounds, half of the people were already out cold on the ground. Put the girls in front as shields. The boys attacked from behind. Wu Kai noticed none of the people lying on the ground were girls, so he came up with a dumb idea. He asked 4 girls to stand in front as shields, planning to take advantage of my soft spot for girls. But what Wukai never expected was I knock out guys with 1 punch each. For girls, I even hold their waists and give them 2 extra knee strikes as a bonus. The girls in front were hit so bad that they were lying on the ground rolling their eyes. I really don't like hitting women, but if you try to use that against me, then I don't mind getting used to it. I looked at my opponents with disgust. Brother Chen, we're sorry. We can't beat you. We surrender. The remaining few people surrendered right away. This is just a combat drill. According to the academy rules, you can't keep attacking after the opponent surrenders. So what if you're good, Chen? You still can't lay a finger on me. Seeing that I stopped fighting, Wu Kai said provocatively with a smug look on his face. Let me tell you, you can only be king inside this octagon. Your fighting skills are totally useless. If we use spirit power outside, if I don't beat the shit out of you, consider your bowels empty. Hearing that, I didn't cut Wu Kai any slack, of course. I dashed right towards him. First, I punched him straight in the face, to make his head ring first. Then I kept hitting his stomach with flying knees, with a gust of gas, coming out of Wu Kai's ass. Then his crotch area started leaking some unknown yellow liquid. Before you talk trash like that, you better empty your bowels first, I said while covering my nose and turning to leave. Such ruthless methods scared several boys present so bad they collapsed to the ground. Chen, the opponent, has already surrendered. Why did you keep attacking? Even though what I did was super satisfying. But as the academy instructor, he had to stop this kind of behavior. Didn't only these junior students admit defeat just now, this guy surrendered too. I didn't hear that at all, though. I only heard him say he'd beat the crap out of me. I shrugged my shoulders, then put on a totally innocent look, and glanced at the several scared out of their wits boys. Did any of you hear him say he surrendered? No, we didn't. The group shook their heads again and again, saying they heard nothing of the sort. With their proof, I technically didn't break the college rules. Fine then. Don't let this happen again. The female tutor was already on my side anyway. Now that other students testified for me, she obviously wouldn't say anything more. We surrendered too. At the same time, the girls ganging up on Shen Yuyan also announced their surrender. Inside the entire octagon, only the fight on Shen Yuxi's side was still going on. She was totally flustered being surrounded by several girls, and could only defend herself desperately to stay safe. Shen Yuyan wanted to go over and help, but I grabbed her and stopped her right away. Go Yuzi, you got this. Your senior's been watching you the whole time, you know? I knew. Shen Yusi wasn't even using her real skills right then. I planned to use cheering her on, to wake up the little devil personality inside her. Senior Chen Zhen is watching me fight. Kill the traitor! The corner of Shen Yusi's mouth curled into a smile that shouldn't have been there. Tutor, you need to stay focused. Don't zone out, okay? When I saw Shen Yugi's personality had switched, I immediately reminded the tutors outside the cage to pay attention. Shen Yusi has zero control over how hard she hits. The female tutor at that moment also instantly picked up on a strong murderous aura, different from my usual harshness. The aura coming off Shen Yuxi was pure killing intent, violent and completely unhinged. Shen Yuxi looked like a totally different person. She blocked the opponent's fist with her elbow, spun around and slammed her elbow hard into the girl's temple. That girl's face was still twisted in pain from punching hard bone. Little did she know, Shen Yuxi's killing move was already heading straight for her vital point. The human Olecranon is extremely lethal. Based on the different personalities of Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi, I made separate training plans for each of them. Shen Yuyan learned the more defensive style of Wing Chun, while Shen Yuxi mastered extremely aggressive and brutal Muay Thai. Seeing this, the female tutor outside the cage immediately pressed the red crystal ball next to her. Kill the traitor! The gravity inside the entire octagon increased multiple times instantly. Shen Yuxi's attack was immediately neutralized, even though her elbow still grazed the opponent's forehead. Under the effect of the increased gravity, it had no force behind it at all. This red gravity button was specially installed to prevent accidents. Even when I was beating Wu Kai really badly, the female tutor never pressed it. As a tutor, she knew very well, even though I hit hard, I was still careful about where I struck. I basically wouldn't kill or permanently disable anyone, but Shen Yuxi is a totally different case. If she had pressed the pause button even 0.1 seconds later, there would have been another dead body in the octagon. Everyone stopped fighting. The practical combat drill is over. The gravity inside the octagon had returned to normal by now. The pause button only works for a very short moment, to keep Shen Yuxi from making another mistake. The female tutor quickly put a stop to this heart-stopping drill The female tutor gasped in relief, still shaken up. Only then did she realize how important my warning earlier had been. In this practical combat drill, the truly dangerous person wasn't Chen Chen, it was Shen Yusi, who looked the weakest and most helpless. "Teacher, why did you stop the drill? We just had the complete upper hand. You can't play favorites." After she forcefully ended the drill, the three girls were really unhappy about it. In their opinion, Shen Yusi was the weak link between Chen Chen and Shen Yuyan. They almost got to teach her a good lesson. Starting today, no one is allowed to do practical combat drills with Chen Chen or Shen Yusi. The female tutor didn't respond to the girls' protests. Instead, she announced a new rule. "This is for your own good." After saying that, the tutor ended the combat class and let everyone have free time. Then she told the class monitor to call the infirmary to take the unconscious students for treatment. After this little incident, my life at the college went back to normal again. "Senior Chen Chen, the games are so boring. When are we going to explore the ruins again?" "Wait a little longer." I'm also stressed about this issue right now. These past few days, even though I've been looking for clues about the bronze ruins, I haven't found any leads at all. Chengge, can you teach me that movement skill you just used too? Just when I was feeling frustrated, a male classmate walked up to me. "Why should I teach you?" I asked casually. His eyes were full of reverence. Didn't look like he was here to pick a fight. Also, this guy looked kind of familiar to me. "If you teach me the movement skill, I'll take you to explore the ruins. What do you think?" The boy grinned and asked. Then he pointed at his face and said, "Chengge, do you really not remember me? You even praised me for my amazing talent when I was 16. Said I'd definitely be an excellent demon hunter in the future. It was your encouragement, Chengge, that pushed me to get into Moto Spiritual Martial Academy. I never thought I'd be in the same class as my idol. I'm so lucky about this." I frowned a little. I racked my brains trying to remember, but I still couldn't figure out who he was. After all, this kind of polite small talk, I'd said it who knows how many times before. "I'm Ma Zhen, younger brother of Ma Fei." Seeing that I still had no impression of him, he had to introduce himself. It suddenly clicked for me. I finally remembered who Ma Fei was. He was a good friend of mine back in the gold class. But that guy graduated half a year ago when he turned 23. "Ma Zhen, you've grown up so much, kid." I patted Ma Zhen on the shoulder. I couldn't help sighing at how fast time flies. The little kid back then is now in the same class as me. "What's this about you taking me to explore the ruins?" "Chengge, talk about fate bringing us together," Ma Zhen said with an excited look on his face. "After my brother graduated, he joined the Demon Hunters Association, right? Then he worked his way up to become a district captain, right now in the area he's in charge of. Someone reported finding a bronze ruin. I just awakened my talent not long ago, right? My brother was looking out for me, so he quietly held back this news. This bronze ruin is in the northern suburbs of Moto. No one knows how long it's been there, but my brother spent a lot of money to hire an exploration team of around bronze tier 9, specifically to keep me safe during the exploration. Bringing one extra person is the same as bringing 2 extra people anyway. Chengge, let's go together, okay? After listening to what Ma Zhen said, I started to feel hesitant. Holding back ruin intel like this is a huge taboo for the Demon Hunters Association. If the news gets out, at best, Ma Fei will lose his district captain position. At worst, he'll even get expelled from the association. Also, Ma Fei spent a ton of money hiring that exploration team. It's all prepared for his little brother Ma Zhen. If I tag along and take a share of the rewards, it doesn't feel quite right. Did you talk to your brother about this in advance? We talked about it ages ago. My brother said, about the thing between you and Liu Ruyan. He couldn't help you out. He's been feeling really guilty about it. Now that you've contracted a new spirit marshal and are starting over, he's super happy and he said, if there's anything he can help with, just let him know, Ma Zhen said with a smile. Since Ma Fei had already thought this through so well, I couldn't turn down his kind offer, so I agreed right away. I'm in urgent need of absorbing lifespan from certain beings. Once I raise my cultivation level enough, and raise my talent, martial skills, and synergy to a high level, with my strength, exploring unknown bronze ruins alone is totally doable. Great! We can explore ruins again finally. Shen Yusi started dancing around with excitement, but right as he was about to say more, his older sister Shen Yuyan covered his mouth from the side. The fact that my spiritual power reached bronze tier 5 and that the brother and sister had awakened their talents was still a secret for now. Right then, Ma Zhen glanced at the brother and sister confusedly. Don't mind them. I'll teach you the movement skill myself. I quickly changed the subject, and as a return favor, I did my best. Taught Ma Zhen a lot of stuff he can't learn from instructors. Chengge, What you just taught me is even better than what the instructors teach. Ma Zhen looked more and more shocked. He was sure that as long as he learned by my side, he would definitely become a powerful demon hunter. To not waste Chen Gei's teaching efforts, Ma Zhen also called over his contracted partner. To learn together, it was a very shy and reserved girl, named Li Zihen. Her personality was very similar to Ma Zhen's. She had the naivety of someone new to the demon hunter field, and was full of curiosity about everything unknown. This movement skill is so awesome. If we'd met Chen Gei earlier, we would have been close combat masters ages ago. Li Zihan was just the same as Ma Zhen, are super obsessed with the skills I taught them. As the saying goes, birds of a feather flock together, and people of similar minds stick together. No wonder Ma Zhen and Li Zihan successfully formed their contract. After class, I went with Ma Zhen and the others to a tavern on the outskirts of Magic City. You guys are finally here. We've been waiting for ages. The person who stood up to greet us was a burly man with a full bushy beard. Luoji, captain of the exploration squad. The entire squad was already fully geared up. They had been waiting here for a long time. Their spirit power levels are all around Bronze Tier 9. Captain Luoji has even reached Bronze Peak, just one step away from Silver Tier. The squad has a full and complete setup. It's a mercenary team that specializes in power leveling clients. Sorry for keeping all of you waiting. I felt a little embarrassed and scratched the back of my head. Then I casually slung my arm over Luoji's shoulder. Brother Luo, it's fate that brought us all together. It's already this late anyway. Why don't we have a good drink first? This round is on me. Ma Zhen also thought this was a great idea. Let's hold the victory feast in advance. Luoji was stunned for a moment. Then he burst out laughing and said, sure. That's exactly what I want. Drinking before exploring a ruin is usually a big no-no. But I invited Luoji and the others to drink, with my own personal agenda, because after the party, it would already be night. Shen Yuxi's Yikai attribute doubles at night. After all, the ruin is a random alternate world. No one knows what the situation inside is like. Of course, I can't fully rely on Luoji and his team, though everyone was a little tipsy. The second they saw the ruin, all squad members immediately snapped into combat mode. This tiny bit of alcohol won't affect their combat ability at all. For these battle-hardened professional fighters, having a little drink before entering a ruin actually helps them perform better. The portal wasn't too well hidden. It was in a local farmer's wine cellar. This cellar hasn't been managed for over 10 years. We only found it by accident. The farmer leading the way explained. No one usually comes to a place like a wine cellar, so he couldn't confirm when the ruin appeared. But one thing is for sure, the ruin has existed for no more than 20 years. Let's go inside and check it out. Luoji had a serious look on his face and led the way forward, just like a seasoned war veteran. After entering the ruin, the exploration squad immediately formed up and went on combat alert. We were surrounded in the very center, getting the comfy treatment as paying clients. The first thing we saw was endless sand dunes. Under the glow of the moonlight, their silver sheen was covered by a thin layer of veil, shimmering with subtle ripples. Haha. You know what? We really picked the perfect time to have those drinks. No one expected the world inside this ruin would be a desert. If we had entered the alternate world in the afternoon, we would have definitely been scorched by the blazing sun. My seemingly impulsive decision actually worked out by accident and saved the entire exploration squad from a lot of trouble. Senior Chen Chun. The desert at night is so beautiful. Shen Yuxi looked up at the sky above. It was clear and translucent. Sure, the sky is pretty, but the hidden dangers here are far more deadly. I warned everyone not to get too excited too soon. Demon seeds can appear on these vast dunes at any time. Plus, the desert environment is extremely harsh, even though it's much better at night, and the climate pressure isn't that heavy. But the demon seeds that live in the desert are usually very tough and resilient. Calm down, little brother. Trust us. We're professionals at this. Luoji patted me on the shoulder, telling me to relax a little. Right after that, all members of the exploration squad entered their fusion state. They equipped their spirit weapons and headed deeper into the desert. Ma Zhen and I also entered our fusion state. This reduces the number of targets for demon seeds to attack, especially since Shen Yuyan, Shen Yuxi, and I have formed an eternal contract. Our 3 lives are linked together. If any one of us dies, all 3 of us will lose our lives. So we should stay in fusion state even more. Who would have thought 2 such pretty young girls are actually aggregate spirit weapons? What a shame, such a waste. Luoji looked at the dull fire stick-like weapon on me and my tattered cloak, and couldn't help sighing in regret. I guess fate just works in weird ways. I smiled faintly. The group moved forward carefully. Not long after, we spotted a campfire at the foot of a sand dune. From far away, It looked like a few chopped chili fish heads were roasting something to eat. They have long, thin limbs. Their whole fish head is their main torso. How can there be murlocs in the desert? The veteran Luoji recognized them at a glance. There aren't many of this type of demon spawn, only about a dozen of them. Desert Murloc. Rare cloth armor type. Power level, bronze tier 5. Murlocs that live in the desert. They can breathe freely in gravel. They can even move through dunes like swimming in the ocean. Assassin type demon spawn good at sneak attacks. Remaining lifespan, 500 years. The first wave of demon spawn is already bronze tier 5. That shows this ruins? Difficulty level is pretty high. At the same time, Shuhyu in charge of long-range attacks already drew his bowstring. His spirit weapon is called the Silver Moon Bow. After firing an arrow, it automatically generates 2 split arrows. They only deal 30% of the main arrow's damage, but they automatically target enemies. 3 arrows fell toward the Murloc's position, but they seemed super alert. They dove straight into the dune the second the arrows fell, and vanished without a trace. Get into defensive positions right now. Seeing this, Luoji didn't choose to keep attacking. He told the exploration team to bunch up closely, stick together to defend the Murlocs. Have all dived into the dune by now, and are swimming toward their position. In defensive stance, Captain Luoji's spirit weapon is a huge steel shield after he entered defensive stance. A honeycomb-shaped protective shield formed immediately, covering him. Ma-Gen and I standing behind him. Relax, I've got you. These demon spawn can't hurt you at all. Luoji is a demon hunter at peak bronze level. That huge steel shield of his is basically his wife. Its power level is also peak bronze. His shield is specifically for protecting the boss. At the same time, the 4 demon hunters outside are already ready to block attacks. They are Archer Zhou Guang, Healer Liu Xing, Spearman Zhao Wu, and Dual Blades wielder Niu Dali. Right at this moment, the Murlocs that just dove into the dune suddenly jumped out of the sand under their feet. Their fishbone knives stabbed straight at the demon hunters' chests. Luoji's exploration team was already prepared. The Murlocs took heavy damage the second they showed their heads. Dual Blades Niu Dali tried to slice the demon spawn. 4, getting ready to feed the boss a kill. But sadly, even the limbless Murlocs, after touching the dune, can still dive into the gravel after a few rounds of fighting. Even though all the exploration team are bronze, tier 9, the demon hunters couldn't catch a single demon spawn. Instead, they kept getting hurt by the Murloc's sneak attacks. These guys aren't good for feeding kills to the boss. Just kill them outright. Luoji saw this wasn't working. He had no choice but to tell the team to kill all the Murlocs. Feeding kills is slang among hired fighters. It means when the fighters disable a demon spawn and bring it to the boss, so the boss can kill it and extract the demon crystal. According to the ruin rules after all, demon crystals can't be taken out of the ruin, nor can they be given to other people. They can only be extracted by the person who killed the monster. The team got the order and stopped holding back. The dozen or so Murlocs were killed very quickly. Sorry about that. These demon spawn are way too sneaky. We only caught one alive. Who wants to kill it, Xiao Ma? Go ahead, I'm out for sure. Ma-Gen is the one paying the fighters after all. I'm just here tagging along for free. Alright then, I won't hold back. Ma-Gen punched the Murloc right on the head. His spirit weapon Li Zihan is a pair of arm gauntlets. Even though the Murloc's chest was pierced by Zhao Wu's spear, and it was too injured to move. Even so, Ma-Gen only has bronze tier 2 spiritual power. He still had to punch 4 or 5 times in a row before the Murloc died. But Ma-Gen got super lucky. Even though he only killed 1 demon spawn, Ma-Gen successfully extracted 5 demon crystals. Take a short break. Everyone kept moving forward. As the exploration team went deeper, they ran into 3 more waves of desert Murlocs. Each wave had more Murlocs than the last, but the exploration team killed almost all of them. Ma-Gen and I each only got 5 Murloc kills. Ma-Gen's luck wasn't that great this time. He got absolutely nothing from the 5 Murlocs he killed. It was totally different for me, though. First off, I collected a whole 25 years of lifespan from the 5 Murlocs. I didn't get any demon crystals when extracting, but I did get an F5G, level 1, phase walk. Enter spirit form for 3 seconds. During this time, you can ignore regular object collisions. Cooldown, 20 seconds. Maybe the gods are looking out for everyone. The exploration team's nightmare is finally over. In a desolate, abandoned palace, they encountered a new type of demon spawn. Thank God it's not those damn Murlocs anymore. Luoji couldn't help cursing out loud. Under the moonlight, a group of figures wrapped in bandages were wandering around inside the abandoned palace. In the center of the palace, there was a golden coffin placed, floating weirdly in midair. This should be the final level of this ruin. I could tell right away the demon spawn sleeping in the coffin is probably the boss of this ruin. Mummy, Rarity F, Spiritual Power Realm, Bronze Tier 7. It's a demon spawn that moves slowly but has extremely high defense. The bandages on its body are super tough. It's really hard to break free once you get wrapped up. But while wrapping an opponent, the bandages covering itself will also reduce its defense. Its remaining lifespan will be greatly reduced by 2,000 years. Guys, be careful not to get close to the coffin. Deal with these small fries around us first. Based on his experience, getting close to the coffin will most likely wake up the boss inside. The demon spawn. Our top priority right now is to clear out these mummies. Even though mummies are super tanky, their HP and defense are way higher than demon spawns of the same tier, but they move just like wooden dummy stakes. You only need to pay attention to one thing. Just don't get tangled by their bandages. With the coordination of Luo Ji and the others, every mummy beaten to low HP was thrown in front of Ma Zhen and me. All the bandages on their bodies were gone. Some even had their arms and legs chopped off. They had completely lost the ability to move. Go ahead, Brother Chen. Ma Zhen politely stepped aside to let me go first. I didn't stand on ceremony either. After all, these mummies have 2,000 years of lifespan. I was practically salivating just looking at them. Congratulations to the host for killing the mummy you obtained. 20 years of lifespan. Watching my lifespan shoot up nonstop. I couldn't hold back my grin at all. It was harder than taming an AK's recoil. Around the entire abandoned palace. There were about over 100 mummies total. Luoji's team worked busily for most of the night, and only managed to kill over 80 mummies. I can't go on anymore. Let's retreat first. All our supplies and ammo are used up. With no other choice, Luoji could only announce the retreat. The group found a sand dune, and decided to rest for a while first. Luckily, mummy demon spawns not only move slowly, but also have very low IQ. They didn't follow us here. It was already past 4 a.m. Brother Luo, I suggest you guys just kill the remaining mummies directly. I stared at the desert horizon, and said with a solemn look on my face, everyone's supplies and ammo are all used up. If we keep progressing this slow, we'll probably still be here by daytime. Once the sun rises, things will get really troublesome. You've got a point, buddy. Luoji also fully agreed with my plan. After all, if we wait for the sun to rise before fighting the boss, the difficulty will definitely double. In the desert, once the temperature rises, it's absolutely deadly. While the exploration team was recovering their strength, I was using life deduction to strengthen myself, even though the entire ruin exploration went very smoothly. But the smoother things go, the more we should stay alert at all times. This 1,000 years of lifespan is very critical. I have to make good use of it. Injecting 300 years of lifespan into level 1 talent, Berserk. Hard work pays off. With your continuous efforts, the talent finally awakened. Bloodlust awakened, D tier, physical lifesteal, 7.5%. Attack speed, plus 40%. Movement speed, plus 140%. New attack effect added. Inflicts a 10-second bleed effect on enemies. Each stack deals 5% damage. Maximum 10 stacks. Host's remaining lifespan, 727 years. Just awakening from level 1 talent realm to D tier talent. Cost a whole 300 years of lifespan. The next stage will definitely require even more. 700 years probably won't even be enough. So I gave up on continuing to upgrade my own talent, and allocated the lifespan to weapons that are easier to advance. Lifespan, 182 years. Quick Step upgraded to C tier. Lifespan, 54 years. Swift Hand upgraded to C tier. Lifespan, 80 years. Charge Strike upgraded to C tier. Lifespan, 101 years. Wall Pierce upgraded to C tier. Host's remaining lifespan, 310 years. I spent a total of 417 years of lifespan. I upgraded all the martial skills I've learned to C tier. Even though my overall strength got a qualitative leap, but what makes me regretful is none of the martial skills were like greed, which skyrocketed all the way to S tier. As for the harvested magic crystals, I took 200 of them and split them equally between Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi. Congratulations, host. Your spirit weapons, Shen Yuyan and Shen Yuxi, broken through to bronze tier 3. Although D-rank Night Kai is way better than F-rank Silver Spear in terms of stat attributes, I didn't favor either side when distributing resources. After Luoji rested for half an hour, he quickly wiped out all the remaining mummies. Right now, inside the entire ruin, only the coffin floating in midair is left. You two go check the situation first. Luoji asked the two to take the lead and approach the position of the coffin proactively. Archer Zhou Guang and healer Liu Xing stayed at the back to provide support. As Zhao Wu and New Dali got closer step by step, the coffin floating in midair suddenly opened. How is this possible? There's literally nothing inside. But what shocked everyone was there was no dormant light in the coffin at all. It was completely empty. Not a single thing inside. Right after that, a space vortex marking a successful clearance appeared. Golden treasure chests dropped one by one at everyone's feet. We cleared the level just like that, even though it's a bit hard to believe. Both the treasure chests and space vortex are here. This must be a successful clearance for sure. But I think something fishy is going on. I've been staying extremely alert this whole time. I took a steamed bun out of my space ring and threw it directly at the nearby space vortex. After the steamed bun touched the space vortex, it didn't get sucked in at all. It got bounced right back out. Obviously, this teleport gate is fake. The real ruin boss is definitely hiding nearby. It hasn't been killed yet. I thought there was some super tough boss in this coffin. Didn't expect we'd clear the level out of nowhere. We lost another boss reward again. What a shame, he said. Luoji and his team were about to open the treasure chests in front of them. Wait, something is abnormal here. I think we all better be more cautious. Watch out for traps. My warning came a little too late. Before I even finished my words, everyone else already opened the treasure chests in front of them. They're empty. What the hell is going on? Why are the clearance chests for this run empty too? No boss is already bad enough. Now the chests are empty too. Relax, everyone. The boss you want will show up really soon. I shrugged helplessly. Right now, only the 3 chests in front of me are unopened. Even though I don't know what exactly happened for now, I already figured out at this moment. Everyone in the exploration team except me has already fallen for the Demon Seed's trick. Soji looked totally confused. He didn't realize danger is coming at all, just as everyone was still thinking. That fake teleport gate started acting abnormally. Cracks started appearing around the teleport gate. It kept making sounds like glass being smashed by heavy objects. Right after that, a weird voice sounded. If you want to beat us, beat yourselves first. Out of every crack the teleport gate made, came out a clone identical to a team member, and all of their spirit weapons were copied one by one. Now I finally saw clearly the real face of that fake teleport gate. Replica mirror, rarity. B Spirit Power Realm Silver Tier 5. Description: a mirror with cloning ability. As long as you open its treasure chest, your gene sequence will be copied by it. Remaining lifespan, 15,000 years. Since I didn't open any treasure chest, there is no clone of me among those clones. It's really hard to guard against everything. Luoji told everyone to pull themselves together and prepare for battle. He immediately commanded the exploration team to start fighting. First of all, Luoji asked Archer Zhou Guang to hold the clones back. As soon as Luoji and Zhou Guang shot their arrows and martial skills, the clones immediately entered defense mode, blocking long-range attacks for other clones. While Luoji himself used his taunt martial skill, forcing the clone dual blade wielder and clone lancer to attack him compulsorily. After attracting all frontline units of the clone camp, Niu Dali and Zhao Wu immediately cut into the enemy line to take out the clone archers at the back and the clone healer. Without backline long-range output and healing, the rest of the clones are at the end of their strength. They were easily taken out in a 5v3 fight. As for the clone Ma Zhen, no one knows when he got killed by random AoE from the exploration team. After taking out all the clones, everyone started attacking the boss like crazy. You want to beat me? Beat yourselves first. But they only took out 1 or 3 of the boss's HP. The replica mirror broke again. From the space cracks, all the clones were summoned out again. Does this boss ever end? Captain, what do we do now? What else can we do? Let's just follow our previous plan and go again. With no better options available, Luoji and the others had to give up killing the boss, and kept attacking the clones. Though these clones are really stupid, compared to the first round of wiping them out. The exploration team was moving much slower. After all, their physical strength and spiritual power were heavily depleted. This situation was totally normal. After killing all the clones, everyone was completely exhausted, because their supplies and ammo had already been used up a long time ago. The team couldn't recover their condition at all. Hurry up and attack, or this damn boss will summon clones again. With the efforts of the exploration team, the replica mirror's HP finally dropped to the last 1/3. But what made everyone desperate was those damn clones showed up again. You want to defeat me? Beat yourselves first. No way, not again. Seeing the clones appear again, Luoji's exploration team had fallen into panic. Their spiritual power had already run out by now. They couldn't activate any of their weapons anymore. Under this kind of situation, first of all, Liu Xing could no longer provide any support for the team. He even unfused from his spirit weapon. The two of them pulled crossbows out of their space rings to assist in the fight from the rear. The exploration team was getting beaten back steadily by full status, full spiritual power clones. They didn't even have the power to fight back. However, luckily, the exploration team led by Luoji was extremely tough. While constantly kiting the clones, even if they only recovered a tiny bit of spiritual power, Luoji still seized this rare opportunity. Cooperating with Niu Dali and Zhao Wu, they killed the clone healer once again. But to kill the clone backline, the exploration team also paid a pretty heavy price. Not only were all team members covered in wounds, healer Lu Sheng's wife was still in human form. When she got hit in the chest by an archer clone's arrow, her life was hanging by a thread. Damn it, my spiritual power is all gone. Watching his wife's vital signs getting weaker and weaker, Lu Xing, a healer himself, could do nothing. He could only watch as she slipped away from him. And as a healer, he couldn't even save the person he loved most. Heartbroken, Lu Xing dropped the crossbow in his hand. He reached back into his space ring and pulled out a long knife. Roaring, he charged straight towards the clones. At that moment, the entire exploration team's rage was ignited. They immediately launched a reckless fight to the death. Luoji and the others paid the price of half their lives to defeat all the clones. But unfortunately, Lu Xing, the healer who charged first, had lost his spirit weapon and was using a normal weapon to fight demon seeds in close combat. The moment all clones were killed, he collapsed in a pool of blood in relief. Quick, focus fire! We must take this chance to completely kill the boss. Otherwise, all of us here will die in this place. There was no time to mourn the dead comrade. Luoji immediately ordered everyone to attack the vulnerable boss with all their strength. Come on, Ma Zhen. Let's go too. I was worried the exploration team, who had no spiritual power left, wouldn't deal enough damage. So I dragged Ma Zhen and charged over together. Charged strike. I picked the right timing. My fully charged silver spear pierced straight through the boss's mirror surface. Congratulations, host. You have killed the boss. Defeated replica mirror obtained 150 years of lifespan. Host's remaining lifespan, 460 years. With everyone working together, I finally got the killing blow on the boss. As the boss's life faded away, the broken pieces of mirror emitted a dazzling fluorescent light and turned into a big pile of magic crystals. There were more than 100 crystals in total. Besides that, there was also a martial art wrapped in a golden beam of light, and all kinds of materials. A treasure-like replica mirror that has both strength and wit will drop very rich resources after being defeated. But looking at the rewards all over the ground, none of the exploration team had any smile on their faces. Take these. Luoji picked up the magic crystals on the ground expressionlessly and placed all of them in front of Ma Zhen. No, I absolutely can't take these. These 100 magic crystals, take them as compensation for brother Lu Xing's family. Luoji was slightly stunned. He looked at Ma Zhen, then glanced back at his teammates who were still grieving. We thank you on behalf of Lu Xing's family. Luoji brought all members of the exploration team and bowed to Ma Zhen. Their eyes were full of gratitude. As the boss replica mirror was completely defeated by the exploration team, the real ruin teleport gate finally appeared in front of everyone, appearing at the same time as it and the golden clearance chest. The difficulty of the ruin isn't low at all, so there must be plenty of magic crystals inside. Ruin cleared. Everyone canceled their fusion status one after another and opened the chest in front of them. The number of clearance chests depends on the number of people who cleared the ruin, so there are 3 chests right under my feet. Among all of us, I'm the only one who hasn't canceled fusion with his spirit marshal and hasn't opened the clearance chest either. What's up, bro? First time seeing this kind of scene. Got scared? Luoji saw me standing there stunned and slowly walked up to me to comfort me. Walking behind Luoji is his spirit marshal Zhao Yi. I nodded, as if I was thinking about something.